All right, guys, I have cracked the code and I wanted to hop on here to make a video and stop gatekeeping for Counter-Strike 2. A lot of high-level players are going to do this where they get really good at the game. They teach you, but they don't really explain to you what you need to be doing inside of your lobbies to actually grow and absolutely farm the other team. Let's talk about having initiative in this game. If we have initiative inside of Counter-Strike 2, it makes our life so much easier. People always ask me, Kojo, what is game sense? How do you develop game sense inside of CS2? The truth is, game sense comes in a lot of different forms, and I think I've finally managed to figure out a way to communicate this. Guys, so a lot of times inside of CS, we just sit around not knowing what we're doing, or we're reacting, react, but it's not in a good way to what the other team is doing. It's like, oh, other team is going catwalk, so I fight catwalk. Oh, other team is going mid to B, so I rotate to fight mid to B. But we're not thinking in very deep. We're not thinking about how we can take advantage of these opportunities. Maybe the other team is going mid to B, but I'm close catwalk. Well, cool. Instead of fighting directly, I'm going to start walking behind them and getting this timing. This can look a million different ways. Maybe I'm on B site and my teammates are like, hey, they're running out A, they're out long, multiple people. Hey, there's 4 out long. Well, 4 out long. Okay, let me go in here. Let me search. I can take a 1v1 at worst, right? If we have initiative inside of this game, if we can understand this type of way of playing, we will become better players inherently. The biggest thing I see killing players and also killing me inside of these games is the lack of doing something and not having that plan. I know I've made videos on this channel. I know I've talked about it time and time again, but constantly I am shocked in the games that I stream here on the road back to #1 in face of NA on my Twitch, CoJoMo CS. Sorry for that self-help plug there. Nobody's doing it. Level 10s aren't doing it. Level 9s aren't doing it. Even really good players, they're not doing this way of thinking. And when players do, it is quite the battle. We're not playing off that information. We're not making plans. We're not flowing around the map in this sort of way. It's really important to learn. I'm going to get you guys the formula that you need to use in order to succeed with this way of thinking. But first, I have to give you a message about how to get the best looking CS2 skins in the game. Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code, KOJO. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description. All right, guys. So one way I do this as an opper is I start to try to read the game, right? And if we are feeling it, if we're having a good game where we're shooting back, we're doing our thing, it is so important to be able to predict where the enemies are going to be and how they're going to react off of what you're doing. One thing that I do as an opper is I'll go for my long pick. Cool. I'm here playing standard. I get the kill. A lot of oppers, you know what they do when they get this opening and nobody else is really scaling out? They just sit here. And you're in a pug. You're not doing anything wrong inherently, right? But you're just sitting here doing nothing, right? No, like get that kill and float around. Hey, I'm going to go play here. I need you to do this. I'm going to go play here. Can we rotate into this setup? Can we do this? Have that initiative and share it with your teammates. If you can give them the strategy, if you can give them the plan and get them to get involved with what you're doing, you are going to win. I understand it's not always that perfect. I understand people don't listen. They don't talk to you. But if you're not even trying, you are failing as a player. Screw the op for a second. This isn't just an opera thing, right? So say we're fighting long. I'm the rifler this time. Boom, we're getting kills. We're doing our thing. I'm tasked with holding long doors. Well, okay, cool. I can do that, right? Eventually I might come here and smoke long doors. If I'm playing against most players, what I might do is I might sit here, spam a few bullets, right? And then come back and help my cat player real quick. Oh, because he's saying like, hey, you guys, they're pressuring cat. They're pressuring cat. They're doing their thing. So I'm taking a few shots here, bouncing back. Okay, making sure anyone's walking through long. But do you see how I am not just sitting in one spot? This is a very specific scenario. I have the initiative to go help. I have the initiative to move, to go and fix something, right? This is the way you have to think about things. How can I float around? How can I do my job and help my teammates? It might be something as simple as, hey, I'm gonna smoke long doors. Okay, nobody's coming out. I'm doing my thing. Hey, they're throwing cat smokes, right? I throw a few spams and I start flashing behind my teammate. Did he ask for that? No. Did he even think about asking or involving me in that way? Absolutely not. But I'm going to get myself involved with the play. I get those flash assists. I might as well have gotten him those kills because he is now fighting blind enemies. This is so important when we're playing the game. Same thing with retakes, guys. Why are we waiting for stuff? Why are we waiting for somebody else to do something? If you have utility in the retake, you've got to start using it. I don't care if it's something as simple as bouncing a smoke off the door to give yourself a little space here, causing some chaos, right? One thing I do is if I have 2 flashes, I say, hey guys, we're gonna retake. Go on the second flash. Flashing once, flashing twice, boom, boom, and then everyone floods in with the second flash. This is what we have to be able to do. You have to make plays. You have to take risks. You have to do crazy things. Let's flip it onto T side for a second. What am I constantly doing when I'm in like a 2v4 situation, a 1v3? I am trying to trick the opponents. Boom, we get this opening kill on B. We have information that nobody is close B. Okay, cool. I'm going to throw a deeper B door smoke, right? A smoke that kind of messes up in a little bit of a way, right? Why? So that I can come out here and play a cheeky little position and get ready to capitalize off some kills, right? Or maybe sneak through here and do my thing. This smoke's a little bad, right? We want something more closer to here so that we can make that play I was referencing, where we sneak through here real quick and boom, now we get some kills up here. We get those and then we float back around this way. But constantly do something, have that initiative, keep flowing. The best way you can do this, by the way, is like doing stuff like, okay, I'm in a 1v2, 1v3 situation. I get that first kill. I come over here, flash over door, and I'm already peeking a different angle. Boom, I'm getting those kills and I'm bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. You don't need to constantly shift around and move, but if you are doing it, do it with your full heart, do it with your full intention. Have that initiative to be able to do that, guys. Please stop being the players that sit back and say, I know I make videos on this. I know I've talked about this time and time again, but this really is something that will make you better. Develop that game sense, right? Constantly, right? If I'm sitting here, by the way, like, guys, look, if I'm sitting here and I'm the B player and I check and nobody's in tunnels, okay, nobody's there. Sometimes I open up my tab to look at the radar. Do you see how the radar gets really big up here? I'll just look at my radar up there. Oh, dude, okay, so there's 3 dots out long. Boom, 4. Oh, that's 5 dots, right? Well, nobody calmed that. No, maybe I have my whole team muted. Nobody calmed that. But while I knew it was clear, I opened up my radar and I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm knife out and running. And they're like, dude, this guy is cheating, right? Like, how he's just rotating with his knife out and doing that? No, it's not cheats. It's literally using your intuition, using your game sense to your advantage. I love doing this. Like, it's one of my favorite ways to play the game. I think I was in like a 2v2 situation today, right? And there was a guy close long out here. He was close long. We were in a 2v2. We had bomb. So I'm baiting like I'm trying to come out long here. I'm smoking. I'm making footsteps up here. I'm doing this and telling my teammate, hey, bro, start walking towards B. Go T-spawn or start running, right? Because it's fine if he runs. Start running towards B. He's running towards B. I'm doing my thing. I'm taking a few shots. I'm walking back here, chucking my gun towards middle, picking up the AK that's on the ground. A different gun, right? You know, maybe I had A1S. There's AK on the ground. And I start shooting again. Hey, there's 2 guys out here. There's 2 guys towards long, right? Or a huge thing that you can do to bait this, right, is you drop your own smoke here. You throw another flash. And then boom, we just throw another random smoke through there. What's this guy saying, right? 2 smokes, 2 smokes. They're both here. Both are long, right? But really, we just picked up a smoke that's on the ground. So many ways to outplay your opponents. I don't even know what this video is, but this is the way that we have to be able to think about the game. I promise you will get better. I promise you'll become a better player. And I'm going to pull it up on the screen right now for those that don't understand. I'm still grinding. Like, I still can go so much higher. But right here, we have 3,500 elo nearly. We're winning, right? We're going through a good streak, but this is stuff that works. This isn't me just coming to you as some random internet guru. This is literally me with 16,000 hours inside of Counter-Strike teaching you the mindset we need to start implementing. If we can just start thinking about that, you're going to be set. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Hit that subscribe button, turn the notifications on, join my Discord, watch the stream, self-plug. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.